Hi Stampers, this is Kim with Great Inspirations. Thank you for joining me today. For today, I am doing an in-detail look at the Sending Cheer bundle from Stampin' Up. In my last video, I used products from the bundle to create gift tags that I put in a little folder. Today, we're going to look and take a closer look at the stamps and the dies, and also some cards that I made with that bundle. So just to refresh your memory a little bit, here is the stamp set, Sending Cheer, and here, well, just a second, I got a little papers on it here. Here are the dies, and then like I usually try to do for in detail, I have stamped out each image. And here is the stocking image, and here is a topper to the stocking. Holly leaves, holly berries. These little, they look like snowflakes, but they also match the design on the stocking. There are two, that is just one stamp. Here is a gingerbread man and his smile and eyes. Here are 3 hearts that can fill in these 3 hearts. This is all one stamp. Then there is an envelope, a gift, and then the ribbon and bow for the gift. And then a to and from, which is one stamp. A ho, as in ho, ho, ho. No peeking, open me, sending cheer, XO, like hugs and kisses, and for you. So that's what is included in the stamp set. And then the coordinating dies are right here. And as you can see here, this is the stocking die. There's also this piece, which is this. And then there's this little piece which can create a fluffy trim for your stocking. Then there is a piece for the heel. I don't know why I got these backwards. This is the toe and this is the heel of the stocking. And then here is the holly and the holly berries right here. Then the gingerbread and the 3 hearts, and this is one die. Of course, they coordinate with these. We have 2 dies that are heart-shaped. Then we have a die that is a Santa hat with the trim and the little pom-pom for the end. Then there is this die, which can be a standalone tag, but it also cuts out this envelope. Then there are 2 small tags, and then here is the gift, and here is a ribbon and bow that is different from the one that you can stamp. So I thought we would take a quick look at the cards here, and then I'll walk through a little more with the dies. So here, this says Merry Christmas, and I have used this envelope die right here for this, and I just covered this little spot here. I just covered that with the holly. Put some more over here, and it simply says Merry Christmas. Then for this card, I used the gift, but I only stamped the ribbon. Then I placed the die over the white cardstock and cut out the gift. And so that's how I got white, I guess you'd call it wrapping paper, to match my background. So there's that card. And then this card, of course, used the stocking, and then I used this right here to make the fluffy trim. And then for this, I have my little gingerbread person here, or people, and I've used the hearts on them, of course. I die cut them, and then I die cut out 3 more and just put them on the greeting. And like I said last week, we took a look at these tags. There's the gingerbread person and the stocking and the gift. But this time I put the die cut bow and ribbon right here. And then here's the Santa hat, which of course has no stamps, just the dies. So those are some tags. And now I have some little bits and pieces here, and we've kind of touched on some of this. If you stamp your stocking, just this part, and then place the die on it, this is what you will get. You just line the die up with the bottom and sides. This is what you will get. However, as I showed you with my one card, you can do other things. This is the stocking. I just die cut it from cardstock. Then you can put the little toe on it and the heel. And then if you wanted, you could cut this out as well. And then if you didn't want that trim, you can add this. So there are some ideas for the stocking. And then here's just our little gingerbread person. This is one of the tags that I used last week. And this is how it looks if you just stamp. And then, of course, you'll need to add the face if you like. And then on the hearts, you can stamp them in like a 2-step stamp process, because there is a stamp. Or you could, like I said, color them in, stamp them in. Or, of course, use the die cuts and just glue them on. So that's all up to you. And then here are the parts that are available for the Santa hat. And as you notice, when you die cut the Santa hat, there's already a hole there, so you can put some ribbon or twine through to use for a tag. And here, just put on the trim and his little pom-pom, and there's your Santa hat. Now, the gift, I told you how on my card that I just stamped the bow and ribbon, and then I just put the die over my cardstock and cut it out so that I had a white gift. But this is actually a 2-step stamp, and that you stamp the gift first, then it's photopolymer, so it's very easy. Ink this up and stamp it in place on your cardstock. And then you just can die cut it very easily. Just line it up. Now, if you want this gift, there's a couple things you can do. One thing is to simply stamp the gift and die cut it. And that kind of looks kind of neat with the white ribbon, but you want to put the die cut ribbon and bow. So what do? Well, all you have to do is, after you die cut this, is you just cut the top off, just like that. And then you can adhere your ribbon and bow to your gift. It's just that simple. Another thing you can do, since this, it's basically straight lines, you could just fussy cut it, stamp it and fussy cut it with your scissors, and then put your die cut bow and ribbon on it. So we'll clear all this out of the way. We'll bring back in our cards. Here's the gingerbread, the stocking, and the Merry Christmas. And then we have the little tag with the gift, the stocking, the gingerbread man, and the Santa hat tag. And all these were made with the Sending Cheer stamp set and dies. Now all of the supplies, the cutting measurements, and other things about these cards and the gift tags can be found in my corresponding blog posts. There's also a link to my online store where you can get more information about the Sending Cheer bundle. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and until next time, stamp happy.